Hello YouTube, my name is Kay, and I'm going to be doing a run of Dark Souls. I'm going to be playing Dark Souls for you, which is a game that I have never played before, and know nothing about it other than it is very pretty and very difficult. My boyfriend told me that I should do this, and refuses to tell me anything useful about the game because he thinks it's going to be hilarious. So for your amusement, this is a blind, I suppose, run of Dark Souls. I have played quite a few video games before. I'm not the greatest at moving the character around with the controller, so pardon me, but there will be a bit of running into walls at the beginning until I get used to the controls. So without further ado, let's see what this game is all about. Okay, so to be honest, I've created a character before, just like half an hour ago, and I got like through the opening cutscene, I guess, the like cinematic, and was just standing in the first room, and I stopped the game and played the recording back and realized that I needed to make it brighter, and I needed to lower the volume of the game a bit. So I've gone through these opening screens at least that one time. So here we go. All right, so on this screen I need to make this a lot brighter because you couldn't see this at all in the video. So, okay. I think everything else was fine. So my character name was Kay. This will be good because I'll do this a lot faster this time too. So I spent a while looking at these different options, but I'll go through it again real quick. I ended up picking this last one because I like how all of the stats are balanced. So it seems like I'll be, not great at any one thing, but decent at most things. And because I don't really know what I want to be, it seemed like the way to go. Also, they start at level 6, which I assume is your, how powerful you begin the game. So being really strong will help me because I'm a beginner. So I'm going to pick this one. But just in case people haven't played this game before, here's what your options are. You've got your weapon expert, who seems sort of balanced on like power and speed. You've got your kind of tank character with the heavy armor who can, take a lot of abuse without falling. You've got your sort of speed-based character. I don't really know what this is. I don't know what critical hits are yet. But I assumed that this was sort of a character that you had to know what you were doing, like maybe a good second playthrough sort of character. The bandit, I'm not really, I guess the bandit is to the warrior, the bandit is to strength what the wanderer is to dexterity. The hunter is a ranged character, so I guess you get a bow. You've got a couple different kinds of magic users. The straight up magician, or the sorcerer. And then this is, I guess, kind of like a sorcerer / warrior. This is a healer, like a priest. And then this deprived character who looks kind of like a barbarian, although you certainly don't start the game looking like a barbarian. You look like a zombie. Spoilers. Although I'm sure you've all played this game before. So the gift that I took was the health regeneration, because that seems very useful. But the other options were some kind of healing item, some kind of explosion, like damage item. I didn't know at all what this was, so I skipped over it. Binoculars, so you can see things far away. Actually, that seems kind of useful too. The pendant, it says it has no effect, so that you know, means it must have some effect, I'm sure. The master key opens any lock. Like a skeleton key, I guess. Then we've got the, this is the one I picked, health recovery, like regeneration. And again, another ring with no obvious effect, so probably some secret effect that you have to discover. So we went with the Tiny Beings ring, so I will recover health over time. I just did average physique. I think I picked this because it looked sort of, this one, because it looked sort of like a little meaner than the others. And since I was a barbarian. I went with the shaved head and the piercing silver eyes. And then I looked at the screen stupidly trying to figure out what I had to click on next, and here it is. No rats yet. There we go. It's always gotta be rats.
Yes, indeed. The dark sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north.
Into zombie prison.
Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
We need some moisturizer. Badly. Excuse me, good night. Could you lower some sort of rope ladder, please? No? Could you lower a desiccated corpse? Oh, I see you've done that already. Alright, so I sort of bumbled around in this room a bit, and picked up this, this key, and then this is where I cut the video, so... Next time on Dark Souls, we open this door and run down this hallway and certainly get killed by something. See you then.